I know who you are.
Obviously. A meat eater. Of course you know who I am. I wouldn't expect anything less from a man with your experience.
Season 2 of the acclaimed series Mayans MC premiered this week. The FX series is the next chapter in the award-winning Sons of Anarchy saga. And today I am joined by two of the stars, Mr. Edward James Olmos and Danny Pino. Welcome to the show. I think I chatted with the both of you last season. Here we are for season 2. Mr. Olmos, I want to start with you, though. I've heard you say that the show, not for the faint of heart, but if people have not been able to catch it yet, why is it still the theme is all about love, it's about loyalty, it's about family? Explain in a few words what this show is all about.
It's really about characters that are very much who we are in today, 2019. And it deals directly with the problems that we are dealing with in the world that we live in. It's a very strong, dark show that does not let the Sons of Anarchy world dissipate itself. It's still very much inside of our world. The Mayans MC first season was very strong, but the second season is riveting and could become classic in its own context because of the writing itself. So basically, we're seeing a show that deals with human behavior that is known very well in the news today, as well as very well in what we've come to see as the issues of our time, which is the politics of life along the border. And Danny's character, Michael Galindo, is an exquisitely well-crafted piece of character, written very, very well, very deep and very delicately structured, so that you see the good, the bad, and the ugly inside of his character. And I got to tell you, all the characters have a duality that is overwhelming. So people are very moved by the characters and are looking forward to the new season. It's been hailed as the #1 cable television show on TV today.
I was going to say, and I was going to compliment you for the same thing. Every time you look up shows to catch this fall, yours is at the top of the list. And I want to get your thoughts, Danny, touching on the fact that this is a border story like no other. Why do you think this is so important right now to have a storyline that kind of can take people a little bit behind the scenes of an area maybe that they're not familiar with?
Well, thank you, Natalie, for having us. You know, the fact that the border is in the headlines virtually every day, and it is used by several politicians as a weapon to decry people and sometimes to split us apart. It is a volatile area, no doubt. And a lot of the violence and the difficulties on the border are symptoms of bigger issues. And so I think our show, while it is not a political show, it certainly takes those elements and dramatizes them to a point where you can see what the difficulties truly are in such a in such a place of flux as Santo Padre, our fictionalized version of an American border town. But a lot of the same elements that Eddie's talking about exist in several characters, not only in my character. I'm so fortunate to be playing in Miguel Galindo, but Felipe Reyes, who Eddie plays. There are characters who are trying to escape their past, people who are trying to lead different lives now and trying to set a different course, not only for themselves but for their families. And Felipe is certainly part of that that tradition, and he plays them incredibly well. And it's something that the subtlety that he provides with Felipe is something that I always look forward to watching.
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate hearing the both of you compliment each other. Of course, compliment the show. I know the season premiere was action-packed, so you can, of course, join the gentlemen and join the show Mayans MC Tuesdays at 10 o'clock on FX. I wish I had more time, guys, but thank you so much, and best of luck to you in the future as well.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank